Review code provided by the publisher. Isles of Sea and Sky is a new indie game that describes itself as an innovative open world that features non-linear puzzle design. This is a top-down game all about block pushing, and that's about it. That's all there is to it. In fact, the only inputs you can make in this game are moving up, moving left, moving right, and moving down. There's also an undo button, which has saved me a lot. But the goal of this game is basically to explore these Isles of Sea and Sky and solve these various block-pushing puzzles in various locales and environments. The story is completely wordless, and you have to learn the mechanics just by playing the game, and that's a trend I've quite enjoyed in the industry lately, especially with other games like Animal Well, where you need to learn by playing. And by playing, you learn, and by learning, you get better and better, and the game becomes a puzzle box for you to unlock. So it's a straightforward premise with very simple controls, but I think half the fun is the exploration here. First of all, the game is lovely to look at. I've said in the past, I don't particularly have nostalgia when it comes to like pixel art games, especially like NES-inspired pixel art games, but when it comes to the Game Boy, I absolutely do. I mean, just look at your little sprite. Look at this turtle you get to ride on. It's so cute. The limited color palette and everything, it looks great. And even though all you can do is move around the world, it still feels like there's a lot to uncover, a lot of puzzles to solve. And that's cool. The way to unlock certain barriers throughout the world is by collecting keys, and basically every screen has at least one puzzle to solve on it, which will give you these keys. But I also found keys just by going to the corners of certain screens and finding kind of a hidden exit to discover a key waiting for me there. And that's, I think, the biggest strength of this game, is that you can progress in a number of ways. If you're really stuck on a puzzle, you can go to another one. Now, it's not completely flawless. There was a point in the game where I legitimately thought I was soft-locked. I explored every single screen that was available to me and went back and forth to every single one over and over and could not figure out what was stopping my progression. Eventually I did find it. It was one simple little block puzzle in the corner of a thing that unlocked an ability that suddenly opened up the world again. And it was satisfying when I found that, but keep in mind, this isn't completely an open world like the description claims it is. But that being said, I really like that non-linear progression. I like that you can collect keys from certain things and decide how you use them. Decide what area of the map you want to explore and use those keys to unlock, and then continue looking. I think the block puzzles themselves are also very well designed. Some of them were a few stumpers for me personally, but I'm famously bad at puzzle games and find my mind melting sometimes. But that being said, even if some of the puzzles in this game are a bit complex, they're very approachable, especially because there's a simple control scheme. You have everything you need to see right in front of you, and you have a nifty little undo button that you can utilize at any time to try and figure out how to solve each thing. So, I recommend Isles of Sea and Sky. It is available on Steam right now, and there's a link in the description if you want to check it out. I'm hoping to do some longer episodes in the near future, but until then, I'm Jared, and I'll level with you next time.